Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Your favorite meals on wheels. Your menu is disgusting and it's full of special deals. Nothing here is good for you, so grab yourself a tray, 'cause the food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Gobble up your order quick before it runs away, 'cause food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. Drop on by the Clown Cafe. The food's downright gruesome, but your appetite obeys, 'cause food's a little funny. Food's a little funny. Food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe. Okay, hashtag well, hashtag now. As promised, I want to review all the Terrifier movies, and yes, I clown All Hallows Eve as a Terrifier movie. But here, I just finished watching Terrifier 2. What can I say about Terrifier 2? It does have more story, it does explain more Art the Clown lore. Like I said before, both these movies are happening exactly the same time. This one says that, okay, let me explain what happened a year ago, and while she's explaining, this movie's going on. It's quite simple, really. The idea here is that in the movie, it takes place right after Art kills himself. So, and then after more, you see him get resurrected, and it shows right after this movie ends, this movie starts. This shows what happens to the mercenary. Art the Clown finally realizes that he's actually immortal. So to answer the question, he didn't know he was immortal before. I mean, he checks his wound. He realized, yeah, he was shot. He shot himself. Okay, you feel the wound, the exit wound from the bullet from the back of his head. So yeah, now he understands that, yeah, he's now immortal. He can't be killed. He can be resurrected. And the idea here, it talks more about, you meet up with the ghost clown girl, the pale girl, whatever you want to call her. They explain this in the commentary. There's actually a clip of her when she was human, so what happened to her. They explain things, but they don't explain things. But again, it's important to listen to the commentary. But the ghost girl, the ghost clown girl, the pale girl, she understands that every yin, there's a yang. And you know, out there, like she's leading Art, well, she's not in the photo here, but she's leading Art the Clown to find this one person that could defeat him. And the idea here, again, it's they have a whole hero's journey. You meet the main character. The idea of her, there is a dream sequence to prove that she's worthy of this the sword. The sword does play an important role in the entire movie. The idea here is that there's a dream sequence, but it's important because that's her sign. Okay, let's test her. The powers that be want to test her. If she's willing to take up the mantle and fight Art the Clown or run away. The idea here, again, Art is more brutal here. This one here was clocked in at an hour and a half. This one's like 2.5 hours. Let's see, there is a lot of story. There's more gruesome. Eventually, yeah, you are probably seen the movie. Eventually, yeah, Art is defeated. You see Art cut off his head, and yet again, Terrifier 3 takes up right after that. Like what happens to the headless body? What happens to his head? But at any rate, now this is the first Terrifier movie that I did see. I was aware of the other movies, but I never thought much of them. And I remember my brother's girlfriend talked about the idea that there's a movie making people sick, and I don't know, something light bulb went in my head. Like, yeah, I need to be challenged to see if I can survive, the Terrifier, I guess. We thought maybe they're exaggerating because, this is past 2016, people are maybe wimps, but no, they actually weren't exaggerating. I actually did manage watching the whole movie. Like, I didn't even go to the bathroom. So, glad to say I survived the whole movie. Went on, got something to eat. I went to a restaurant to get something to eat, and I ended up watching this one. So I ended up watching them backwards, basically. Was the movie good? I don't know if it was the better of the two. I don't know which one I liked the most. But I did like this one because it did have more story to it. I did see it in theaters. I didn't see these two in theaters, unfortunately. But at any rate, What was your first Terrifier movie? What did you think of it? Which one do you think was the best one? Do you think any of these are the best one? You thought the third one... people thought the third one was the best one, but honestly, I thought it was the worst one. I didn't say I didn't like it. But this one, hopefully the fourth one had the same kind of story arc like this one did. So I felt it had a great story arc. The whole Sword in the Stone, the whole Chosen One, the idea of why these two exist. Anyhow, write in the comments below, what are your theories, or do you know something I don't know about Terrifier? Anyhow, write in the comments below, and as always, happy Halloween!